Today I will be making an Earl Grey iced latte. You sure already knew what was coming. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and steep my Earl Grey tea. I'm going to use my 2% milk, but you can use any type of milk you got. I'm actually going to take it apart and pour it in there. I'm going to take it and strain it. I guess it depends on the amount of milk that you put in here. And I got pretty much a lot of milk, so I'm going to just do 2. And dump all of it in here. Not the bag though. It's inside the bag. Alright, this is the second one. Smell more floral. I'm going to use a tablespoon of powdered sugar to also put inside. Just a tablespoon. Do 2 tablespoons. A little bit of my salt. I'm also going to be using my orange peel. If you just have a regular fresh orange, just go ahead and zest it. You don't gotta put too much, so I'm just gonna put like half a teaspoon. I'm gonna put the lid on here, I'm gonna shake it up, and then I'm gonna set it in the refrigerator overnight. And I get back to y'all next day, Lord's will. I did the Earl Grey ooey gooey bars. You didn't see that? Check that out after this. Then you know I did the wedding taste, well hopefully you know, the wedding taste test. That was one of the flavors. So now I gotta do that iced latte. Instant espresso, already well. Lavender vanilla sprinkles, so it's gonna be the red and the blue food coloring. Orange peels, and salt. Alright, so that's about it. I'm gonna get started. Alright, first I'm gonna take my lavender vanilla sprinkles and sprinkle it a little bit inside of the bowl. I like how I got like little bits of that purple for the lavender. Alright, and I'm going to sprinkle just a little bit of the orange peel in here as well. Set it on together. Already well, I'm going to put it inside another bowl. I'm going to line it, but I'm going to brush it on. Alright, and I'm going to take this and dip it inside. Sprinkle this a little bit more on. That's how it look. Set it to the side in the bowl. I got the little Ready Whip in there. I'm gonna keep that in there. I'm gonna use this and also put my strainer on here. I'm gonna strain out my milk. I got most of the pulp out. Put it to the side. It still got some little bit in here. It don't matter. I'm gonna wash this out anyway. Now I'll pour back in here. Back into the cup. And I rinse the cup out too. And I love how I got like a little bit of these seeds still. I wanted a little bit. I didn't want the whole thing. Right, I'm gonna shake this up. So I want to make sure I incorporate the whipped cream. So let's taste test. See if I need to add any more sugar or anything. Okay, it don't taste bitter, but I do need to add a little sugar. Salt too. A little salt here. I meant to use my vanilla paste, y'all. I'm so happy to use this. I meant to line this. So I wasn't gonna put any in my drinks. I just wanted to taste that Earl Grey flavor. So I'm probably gonna do it because it was meant for something. All right, I'm just gonna use the powdered sugar. Now, put the top back on here. Shake it again. Like this. Alright, sit to the side. Alright, let me show you what I was intending to do. I wanted to coat it on the sides. That's all I want to do, baby. Even though it's supposed to have like vanilla in it, but I want it to like stand out with the floral and the citrus taste. Alright, I'm gonna make the cold foam real quick. I don't have my heavy whipped cream, so if you watch my channel, I use this sometimes, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use some more lavender vanilla. Half a teaspoon. Salt with that cold foam. Put a little bit. I'm gonna use a tad bit of my 2%. I really want to use it if I had whipped cream, enough whipped cream, or if I had, in this case, enough of the Ready Whip. I don't have enough, so I'm gonna put just a little bit of my 2% milk. And that was probably half a teaspoon as well. Remember when I used it to line it around the rim? I still got a little bit left, so I'm going to use this and put it also inside of here. I'm gonna take my food coloring. I'm gonna just use 1 drop of the blue, 2 drops of the red. 1, and then I'm gonna do 2 because I feel like I need more red to make violet. Alright, I'm gonna take this and shake it up. Oh, look at the color already. Wow. Yeah, this one I'm gonna go for. This is beautiful, y'all. Girl, must you always do it the way you do it? Yeah, I got to. I gotta represent. Not for the 99 to the 2000s, not for them. For the 1986 and beyond. That's what I'm for, y'all. Let me taste it. This is good. Okay, I'm gonna make my coffee part real quick. Alright, I don't have that much coffee ice as I usually have, so I'm gonna put a little bit more of the coffee. So this is a ½ tablespoon. So I'm gonna do 2 of these. 1, 2. And I'm gonna use a tad bit of my 2% milk just to shake it up. Alright, this is how it look. Now I'm just gonna assemble this, and I don't want to make no mess. Alright, I'm putting my coffee. I need this coat for me to start a show. So some of the gray tea that I, when I helped it back, when I drained it, I'm gonna use that as a garnish on top. There's no doubt about it that this is Earl Grey. It's probably not a flavor that you had before if you never had Earl Grey. But you definitely taste that citrus and that floral aspect. A little sweet, but not overly sweet. Because I, only use powdered sugar, and I already took it. Took it there. I'll take you there. Help me now. I'll take you there. Help me, help me. I'll take you there. I already took it there. But I did. I held back a little bit. So it's not as sweet as I would like. However, it's still sweet enough. This is good though. I like the color and how it's so pretty. I definitely knew the assignment with the looks, even with the taste. With the coffee, you can't taste it. I didn't want to be too sweet, but I should have put a little bit of sugar in the coffee as well. I think I will rate this thinking like if I put that sugar, like will it change? Don't do that to me. You mad? I ain't do nothing to you. Just got the more sugar how I like it. Okay, now if it has much sugar how I got now, I will get it again. Definitely. Depending on the price. Right now, I was going to say 10, but I think at 9.9. And the reason why I say at 9.9, like if I was out and I ordered iced coffee, I wouldn't necessarily all the time say, oh, give me that Earl Grey. I'd rather taste that flavor in that cake. It's so good in the cake. The drink is still good, but it's not my #1 go-to. I wouldn't get it out of all the flavors. But if you love that Earl Grey, especially you're going to choose that, baby.